Hello everyone, you're welcome back to Ireland Academy, your ultimate learning champion. In this video, we're going to be looking at case history taken for a patient who reports chief complaints. Remember, we have been on a series of case history taken. The first video was about the basic case history taken for a patient who does not report any chief complaints and who does not even wear glasses or contact lenses. The second video was the case history taken for a patient who wears glasses or contact lenses and without a chief complaint. So in this video, we're going to be looking at the case history taken for a patient with chief complaints. So when you have a patient who reports some chief complaints, you're going to use this popular mnemonic to find out more details about your patient's chief complaint. So the mnemonic I'll be talking about in this video is the LOFTSEA. LOFTSEA. L stands for location, O stands for onset, F stands for frequency, T stands for time, S stands for self-treatment, E stands for effect on the patient, A stands for the associated factors. So you use this method to dive in deeper into the patient's questions. I notice that most students fail this during their viva, so save this video and share it with your friends. So if your patient reports headaches or blurry vision, the first question you ask a patient is the location. Okay, so where is the location of this headache? Is it frontal? Is it temporal? Is it general? So if a patient reports blurry vision, for location, you find out which of the eyes has more blurry vision than the other. Then if a patient reports diplopia, you need to find out if your patient experiences this diplopia with one eye closed or with the two eyes open, or you need to find out also the direction of the diplopia. Then for the onset, here you'll find out when it started. We also need to ask about the frequency. How often does this happen? Does this happen regularly? Does it happen occasionally? Does it happen when you're doing a certain task? Then for the timing, you're asking your patient what time of the day this complaint is worse. Is it in the morning? Is it in the evening? Some people report that headaches or their blurry vision is worse in the evenings after they have used their eyes for their daily tasks. So this is very important because it's also going to help you with your diagnosis and treatment. So that's that for the timing. The next question you ask your patient is self-treatment. You need to find out if your patient has done anything to alleviate the complaints. For instance, have you seen any eye doctor concerning your complaints? Have you taken any medication? Have you um, used any eye drop? So those are the questions you would ask for the self-treatment. Then for the effects on the patient, ask a patient if this complaint affects the daily task in any way. If it's children, you find out if it affects how they copy from the board in the class. You find out if it affects their study abilities. You find out, even for adults, you can find out if these complaints affect their hobbies or their sporting activities, or how it generally affects their daily task or daily work or daily activities. Then for the associated factors, find out if your patient has any other accompanying factors like itching, tearing. Then just basically ask different questions. Okay, so having asked all these questions, there are other additional questions you would need to ask your patient, but that will be in our next video. So in the next video, I'm going to be talking about the additional questions you would ask when you're taking your case history. Important questions you shouldn't overlook, and these are very important for your viva preparation as well. If you haven't joined our Telegram community, we have a Telegram community now where we share resources. So I'm going to drop how you record your case history taken in our Telegram community. So join so you can download the PDF. If you haven't subscribed yet, do well to subscribe and share this video, like, comment, and see you in my next video.